Before this massive piece of wood becomes a solid table in your home, it must survive noise, weight, and time. In this video, you will see how a single raw log is cut, shaped, and slowly transformed into a solid wood table, using traditional tools, steady hands, and patience you can feel in every step. No rush, no shortcuts, just real woodworking done the right way. Stay with the video to the end because the final result is something you can imagine inside your own home. The work begins outside, where the tree still stands in its natural form. The woodworker carefully studies the trunk, its direction, its weight, and the grain hidden beneath the bark. With a steel chainsaw, the first cut is made slowly and deliberately. There is no rush here. Each movement is controlled. Each sound tells a story of power meeting experience. As the chainsaw cuts deeper, the tree begins to lean, responding to gravity and time. Moments later, the trunk falls cleanly to the ground, not violently, but with purpose. This single cut marks the true beginning of the table that will one day stand inside a home. The massive log is transported to the workshop and positioned upright on a large vertical bandsaw. The woodworker carefully aligns the log, making sure the cut will follow the natural grain as closely as possible. As the machine starts, the tall vertical blade moves steadily, slicing through the thick wood with slow, constant pressure. There is no force applied, only patience and precision, allowing the blade to do the work. Wide slabs begin to separate from the log, revealing fresh grain patterns hidden for decades inside the tree. Each pass of the vertical saw transforms raw timber into usable material, bringing the wood one step closer to becoming a solid wood table. one carefully selected slab, the woodworker begins shaping a true solid wood tabletop. The slab is first cut to the exact final dimensions, respecting the natural edges and grain flow. Next, the surface is slowly planed and scraped, removing rough marks left by the saw while keeping the character of the wood intact. The bark is cleaned away by hand, revealing clean, natural edges. Then the corners are softly beveled to make the tabletop comfortable and safe to use. Every pass of the plane and every stroke of the scraper brings the surface closer to flat, smooth, and balanced. This is not about speed. It is about control, patience, and understanding the wood. What was once a raw slab is now a solid tabletop, ready to become the heart of a handcrafted wooden table.
ここなんかはちょっとね、要注意ですね。ここは切った後なんでね、なんかね。
If you enjoyed watching raw wood slowly transform into a solid handcrafted table, please take a moment to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support truly helps this channel continue creating calm, honest woodworking content. Don't forget to subscribe to Handcrafted Woodworking and explore more detailed projects in our playlist, from simple furniture to full solid wood builds for your home. Thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.